Hello and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. I am She. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to click that subscribe. Head on over to that notification bell, move it from personalized to all so you can receive any and every upload that I place onto the channel. Get familiar with our community tab. There's where you can see any exclusive behind the scene content pertaining to the channel. I ask you questions, I ask you polls, I give you some pictures in regards to my day-to-day life. So go ahead and head on over to the community tab and join the conversation. Let's go.
And you know I'm feisty, I ain't keeping secrets for a bitch, a nigga that don't like me. You really hurt, you sitting there with something you don't even love.
Hello you guys and welcome to Reviews with Whitney D. Okay, let's get into this, okay? Disregard my hair and my bonnet, okay? I'm doing some makeup tutorials after this, but I wanted to get into this three-part, if you will, video series I'm creating with different polls and things like that with AZRIEL. Now, I have coined myself to be the positive channel when it comes to AZRIEL. I know I'm not the only one out there, but I significantly have been that voice of reasoning, if you will, when it comes to AZRIEL and just my perspective with realism when it comes to different relationship situations and things to that nature. So come on in if you're interested. Keep it cute or get the boop. You're gonna get out of here. All right, but stay tuned. So as I stated in the first one, if you have not watched the last video that I created with AZRIEL, and it should be entitled that she apologizes to her family in a post, and you know, was she a willing participant, all that. Go check that out if you haven't watched it, and then come back, okay? If you are caught all up, let's get into it, okay? This is going to be video 2 to the last and final video that I'm going to create. Well, not really last and final, but of this whole little shebang of these posts and videos, okay? Now, here recently, AZRIEL has been doing this live tour, if you will, through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and wherever else she's been at. Oh, here on YouTube. And I've been missing a lot of posts, a lot of videos and things of that nature because we've been dealing with this quarantine, and I just been dealing with life. And so I didn't want to ram everything into one video. I wanted to actually concentrate and listen and give my perspective about a breakdown of things, okay? So this particular video is about live that she did, I want to say over a week ago, if you will. Here recently she went live, but that particular live we're going to cover in part 3 video, or the next video, if you will, along with the rest continuation of this video, okay? It was just a few things that stood out to me in this live, and we're going to address that, okay? Check out the lives here, and I'm going to come back with my commentary, okay?
To be in your hometown. I have yet to go back to my hometown. I am seeking help. So I'm kind of just overwhelmed right now to see everybody at once. So I have seen like family, you know, here and there at their own time, but I haven't been back to my hometown yet because it's just a little overwhelming, and I plan to see everybody when I'm ready to see everybody, but nonetheless, I do talk to my family. I see them from time to time. It's just not in a super large gathering. It's more so a more intimate gathering that I feel comfortable with. Yeah. Okay, at 17 or 16 or 15, as an adult, it may not be okay. And the older I got, the more I understood that. So things that I would agree to at 17, as I turned 19, 2021, I stopped agreeing to. And it's like at that point, it's like, you too deep in, boo, you know, you too deep in. So every single choice I've made, I take it because it's my life, and I accept it, and I wear it on my sleeve, and I own it. That's the only way that I can move forward, you know? I just feel like if you don't own it, then you'll never move forward from it. So my favorite color is green and pink. Absolutely love green and pink. Yeah, I'm glad that I could be a voice for girls. Like, look, It's so crazy. So many victims are bullied and so many victims are harassed. And it's like, you got the right one. Because just because I'm a victim, just because I'm, just because you feel like I'm flawed, you bully me, I'm a bully back, period. I push back and I don't care who it is. Because it's like one thing when you're titled a victim, in which I don't believe I'm a victim. I believe I'm a survivor. I believe I'm someone that overcame my past. And something that people love to throw in your face is, oh, that you're a victim, so they typically think that you're weak. And I see that a lot of my backlash comes from me just being happy. Like, people don't want to see me happy. They would rather see me crying and miserable and showing how depressed I am. But I'm not going to give that satisfaction to nobody. What I look like, baby, I'm going to pick myself up, pat myself on the back, and I'm going to keep moving. That's what I got you guys for. That's what I have family for. And so that's why family is so important. Hate to say it, but family is definitely important. Family is everything to me. I love having my siblings in my life. I love having my family in my life. I love being able to call my dad anytime that I want to. I love being able to FaceTime my parents and Snapchat my mom anytime I want to on a given dime without having to wait for someone to tell me when I can do it, what time I can do it, and if I can even open up the message to respond back again. So, me personally, I'm just telling you guys, live life and be happy. Appreciate your friends. Appreciate your peers, people who are close to you. Appreciate your family, because I went 5 years without mine. Literally, after I turned 18, connection was off. It was gone. And depending on one person for everything, whether it's what you can wear, how you style your hair, if you can wear makeup or not, if you can wear heels or shoes, being solely dependent on one person is not living. It's not living. And any women that follow me, or any women that know of a girlfriend or a boyfriend or anybody, just anybody, a sister, an aunt, an uncle, a brother, women are not the only people in abusive relationships. Guys can be in abusive relationships too. But just, if you know anybody, just let them know that one person is not it. Having one person in your life is not it. It is not it. And if I was 17, I would tell myself, girl, go back to weightlifting practice. Don't skip weightlifting practice, girl. Go back be in choir and stuff like that. Like, if I could tell my 17 self that, that's what I would be saying to myself. It's a learning experience for everybody, but I just say that because I'm 22. So many people compliment me and say that I'm beautiful, but unfortunately, I don't feel beautiful. I have so many insecurities now. I have so many flaws now. I have scars on me, both physically and mentally, which is why you'll probably never see me in anything risque, because I have scars physically, and it's embarrassing, it's humiliating, and you don't feel comfortable in your skin. But I'm learning day by day to just fuck it. Who cares? Live life. It's been there and done that. You can't get it back. Can't cry over spoiled milk. It's nothing I can do about it, but just love myself. And I'm thankful that I'm seeking help, because I'm able to love myself more and more. I'm able to gather my thoughts more and just have more productive days and enjoy small things. Literally, I enjoy the small things. I've never been a materialistic person. I just appreciate life more. And people will probably sit here and dog me. People will probably take this clipping and run with it and say all kinds of stuff and say, oh, you wasn't saying that when you was saying that at the Trump, or oh, you wasn't saying that when you was carrying designer bags and da-da-da-da-da. Baby, materialistic stuff does not cover up abuse. Materialistic stuff does not cover up scars on my body. Materialistic stuff does not cover up the person that I had to spend 24 hours with, okay? So don't come to me talking about no damn materialistic stuff, because I could give 2 fucks about materialistic stuff, baby, because I ain't never been that type of girl. Nice try, wrong guy. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. Hell, I'm just rambling now. Somebody said eat that chicken, girl. Look, I'm rambling. I can't even enjoy my food now. Ignore the haters. Always. I don't care about haters, truthfully. If anything, there's so many holes in my story. Like, there's so many people that are lying on me. And it's like, I don't care. You weren't there. You can sit there and say all you want to as a blogger or as a YouTuber or as whatever. You can sit there and say, oh, we got the receipts, baby. You don't live in my shoes, and you was not living at Trump Towers with me. You was not living in Atlanta with me. You was not living in motherfucking Chicago with me. So, baby, you don't know my story. Mumbo sauce, this is duck sauce. Yo, I swear to God, this is my second time spilling this sauce. What the heck is wrong with me? Oh my God.
Okay, so you guys were able to check out that live from AZRIEL, both parts. It was longer than that, and as I stated, we're going to dive into the rest of it on the next video and some points that I took out as well, okay? Here's a few things that stood out to me that I want to talk on, okay? She said out her mouth that she is seeking help and hasn't been to her hometown because it's overwhelming to kind of put herself back in that position, you know. The thing is, I told you guys that everybody, just the other day when I was premiering that last video, I had someone in the comments stating she needs help. And, you know, and I'm just like, okay, she's getting that. And she keeps saying that. I said that. Angelo said that. Now she's saying that. Now what? And that's what I asked the young lady, now what? Then she got to talk about the dog. See, you PEEHIVers can't stay on topic. You deflect so much. You want to say she's a liar? She's an admitted liar. And then we say, okay, and then you guys, well, she stole the dog. The dog, you know, okay. So now you heard her say that she's seeking help, you know, she got to do things at her time, at her pace, or what have you, with visiting her family. She's getting help. She's getting help. Say it with me now. She's getting help. This girl is getting help, okay? So what now, though? What now? What's the next step? What are you going to say about her now, okay? You say that she's a liar, and you guys still cannot prove exactly what y'all mean by her being a liar or a flip-flop, okay? Well, you know, past tense, shall I say. She was a liar. She's not a liar. She was a liar. She was lying to cover her tracks, to cover her man's tracks, to not make him be this person that everybody was claiming him to be. And then she got facts. And then she was like, uh-oh. So she was a liar, okay? What is she doing now? Okay, I am relentlessly stating that this girl is getting help. She is getting help, you know, and people are just deflecting off of that. She's psycho. Okay, she's getting help for that. She's a liar. She's admitted that. Can we move on? Like, what's the next thing? Like, you guys are steady trying to make her be something that she really isn't, and it kills you guys. Okay, well, let's go on to the next one. All right. And I think I said this on the last video. She said, realize things weren't right as she was young, and as she got older, you know, she realized she was in too deep at that point, okay? But if you guys notice what she's saying, her story is really conducive to the rumors that we've been hearing, okay? Old boy on when he interviewed with Nick at Night, Don, he was like, you know, AZRIEL had become, you know, the trouble. She was the trouble or whatever. She was the rebellious one or what have you. No, it wasn't really that. It was just that, you know, she was young and she didn't really know exactly what she was getting herself into, like most young girls do. And case in point, like I always say, I'm always gonna put stuff on me, okay? At 16, I got pregnant, okay? I thought I was invincible. I thought nothing could happen to me. You know, I was very naive. I lied I lied to my mom and told her I was going to a sleepover. I actually got a story time about this. Check that out. So I lied to my mom and told her I was going to an all-girl sleepover. I was going to my, at the time, boyfriend house for the entire weekend. I went over the entire weekend, was sexually active with this guy all weekend, okay? And looky, months later I found out I was carrying a cookie. No, I was carrying a baby, okay? I was so oblivious to everything, you know, but nonetheless, I say that all that to say because, you know, you think that, oh, this is exciting, nothing's going to happen to you, you're young, you're just living life, you're just, you know, doing things that normal teenagers do or what have you, and then life kicks you behind, okay? So anyways, so I can understand where she was just like, you know, going along for the ride, and then she comes to realization like, whoa, like this is not right, you know, how did I get myself into this? And then, you know, like she said, she realized she was in too deep. So what she do? She started rebellion, you know, she started getting resentment and things to that nature, you know. We didn't see it. What we saw was attitude, what we saw was loyalty, but that tells you right there that was all an act, because even Dawn said that, you know, she was the rebellious one, you know, she was, you know, the one that always kind of spoke up against things, but Joycelyn was the quiet one. She really didn't really, you know. So we're seeing exactly what is being told to us out there, and she's not lying about that. Ooh, she's not lying about that. I really appreciate hearing that, because it tells you right there, like, okay, you know what I'm saying, like, that's normal, you know. You got in, you know, as a little girl, thinking, yeah, oh, this is R. Kelly, you know, I'm a singer, you know what I'm saying, and then he's fine. And then whatever else was going on in your head as a kid, you know, you don't register in your mind what will be the future outcome. As a youth, you're only thinking about in that moment, you know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, we always want to be young again, because we don't think about those things. We just, you know, balls to the wall, if you will, and just cooch to the pooch, you know. You catch my drift. No, you don't think about future when you're young, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why a lot of younger girls and guys get themselves in situations as youth, and then when they get older come to realization like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what she's doing. This girl has been going through this for 4 years of her life, okay? She's now at a place to where she's trying to identify it. Like I said, it's no different from a man, woman, whatever, being in incarceration. When they get out, they still have a way by living with them, okay? And it's funny because nobody is saying you need therapy to people that are incarcerated more than they are to sexually abused victims. You know what I'm saying? And bashing them or what have you. But these be murderers and molesters and all these things like that in jail. And nobody's throwing the book at them or throwing therapy at them, throwing all this stuff at them. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. Nonetheless, she states that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's right. Then she states that she's a voice for girls, you know, and I can second that, you know what I'm saying, because I talk about my story all the time, but her coming out, you know, really made me just be like, I'm finna let them know, yeah, I'm not a celebrity, but I can relate to, you know, being sexually abused and not speaking up. You know, you kind of feel embarrassed, you feel shut down, you feel like you don't have the support, or you're not going to have the support, you know. You feel like nobody's going to hear you and listen to you, and if they are, they're going to judge you, you know. And then 90% out of the time, that's exactly what they do, you know. So it kind of makes you want to shut down. So then she also said something that I said on the last video, that she overcame her past. So she's a survivor, she's not a victim. And that's what I was saying, you know. I really don't look at her as a victim, and people are like, ooh, I know she's not. And I'm like, no, you idiots. What I'm saying is she's a victim, but she's no longer being victimized. She's an overcomer, she's a survivor. And as much as you guys hate it, she's putting everything out there, you know what I'm saying? And then she got to saying, you know, she appreciates calling being able to call her dad whenever she wants to and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Not when she want to. And I remember on the little clipping of the documentary, she was like, yeah, I reached out to you guys and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? And that may be true, but you had a certain time you could reach out to your family. You missed funerals, birthdays, and things of that nature, and you guys want to say, see, she lied about being there, or see, she was reaching out to them. Y'all, you should be able to do more than reach out to your family. You should be able to be interactive with them. Are we missing that? Anyways, you guys, so I wanted to come, you know, with some just ideas and foresight of some of the information that she was putting out there in this particular live. As I stated, we're going to continue the final part of this video on tomorrow. I know you guys, coming with a lot of other content in between, like I said, some makeup tutorials and things of that nature, just to sustain you guys. So that this is part 2, if you will, or video 2. Stay tuned for the next video. That's going to be the continuation of this live and some things that I pulled out of that, as well as this most recent live that she did, which is very interesting because she put out there, you know, if you could well, she went to church, if you will, and I can't remember the specifics, but it was just like a word or something that you could put out there, and she actually called people and asked them, you know, why did you pick that word? I think it was very interesting. You'll find it interesting. If so, stay tuned. But I'm signing off, you guys, and we are doing good with my second channel. We're almost there. Last I checked, I think we're at 37. So we're shy of being like 20 something away from my 50 subscriber goal. And I will be doing my first video there at My Lazy Journey. It's the channel that I am going to be embarking on my lazy eye journey. It kind of is stagnant right now due to everything that's going on, but I am pursuing getting that fixed. Okay, and you guys, thank you so very much. I love the love. I try to be in my comments as much as I can. I'm thinking about going live, but I don't know just yet, and just maybe doing makeup or something with you guys, just talking to you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, love you guys so very much, and we're gonna get through this, guys, you know, but stay prayed up, stay encouraged, and stay loving love. Love you guys so very much. Bye. So I had already recorded this video before, noticing that, like I said in the prior video, that I'm going to start addressing at least one commenter when I'm doing these AZRIEL videos, and this one in particular was recently posted by a yo-yo to the flow, and what she's saying I would like to break down and get into. Okay, so this is what yo-yo to the flow had to say. People say R. Kelly messed her up. How is that? So the girl had mental issues before she even met R. Kelly. Her parents knew that and still decided to send her to him and set him up. Just like you all don't want us to come down on her, but it's okay for her to lie and lie and lie. And now all of a sudden, now the money is gone, we are supposed to believe her? What's the truth? Was she telling the truth for years? Even when he got locked up, she was driving his toys, posing half naked, talking about can't wait till her man come home. So which story is the truth? Really, R. Kelly ain't looking for none of these women. They all seek him out. LaShonda did school every court date to get his attention. Okay, so let's break this down, you guys, okay? And again, this is just my perspective and my thoughts. These are not facts. This is probably not even how it went or how AZRIEL feels. But again, she is a watcher and supporter of my channel. Hey girl, hey. Okay, so let's get into this first line. People say R. Kelly messed her up. How is that? So the girl had mental issues before she even met R. Kelly. Okay, here's the thing. It's a thing where you can already be down, and it's like the saying, don't kick a dog while they're already down. Okay, the thing is this, all right? Yes, we're fully aware that she already had mental issues prior to, okay? And again, she was getting help, okay? And sometimes you think that you're good, you know what I'm saying? But better yet, them as parents, they ain't in this girl mind to know that if this, if the psychiatric help is working or what have you. Nonetheless, let's stay on topic. Let me stay on topic. In regards to R. Kelly messing her up, he made things worse. Okay, period. We're not finna sit here and play these games. He made it worse. He probably wasn't the person that planted the seed, but the seed was planted and it manifested and bloomed in his state. And instead of being the adult and seeing that and realizing that and saying, you know what, she's not all there, or she's not fully healed, I'm not going to take advantage of that. See, again, we're deflecting, we're placing the blame back onto the victim, or back onto the individual, and we're not finna do that. If you want to, you can go back some videos back where I said, so you mean to tell me that if I see a mentally retarded girl talking trash to me, I'm going to go in on her, I'm going to smack her? No, y'all be looking at me like I'm crazy because y'all going to say clearly she's not all the way there, but you're taking advantage of that, Whitney. Shame on you. It's not going to be shame on her for being retarded or shame on her for, getting out of line. And no, y'all going to put it on me. But here we are, you know what I'm saying? You PEEHIVE king. And now it's her fault for having a mental illness. What the hell? Okay. Anyways, her parents knew that and still decided to send her to him and set him up. Okay, you can't set up a person that is already doing this. Okay, that don't even make no sense. Okay, and if it was a setup, don't you think a long time when it took 4 years to buzz him, like set him up? And then furthermore, why take the bait, fool? If it was a setup, then who fault is it? That's just like you going to buy crack from a undercover cop. So it's the undercover cop's fault for selling the crack to you, or is it your fault for taking the bait and buying the crack? Come on now, like y'all. Okay. Anyways, and y'all state that it was her parents that knew that still and decided to send her to him. The thing is that, again, like I was priorly saying, nope, they didn't know that she still wasn't fully there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know that. And to be honest with you, from what it sounds like, she kind of was, healing and doing fine or whatever. Just because a person breaks down and stuff like that don't mean like, oh, she, had a mental illness and it's manifesting itself again. Like, what does her mental illness have to do with this situation? I'm still trying to figure that out. The reason why I bring it up is that I'm just saying, like, that was her state of being at that present time. I'm not using it as a cop out and saying, oh, I'm saying, no, I'm just saying that was her mental state at that time. On top of being young, you're not thinking well, you're not thinking straight, and nobody is taking those things under accountability. I'm not saying that's the excuse for, that's the reason why, I can't even think about what I'm trying to say in regards to that, but everybody keep using her not being sane prior to, and it has nothing to do with anything. Okay, that's even worse if you think about it, and it should be more so on him, not her. But anyways, just like you all don't want us to come down on her, but it's okay for her to lie. And now all of a sudden, now the money is gone. Well, let me just address that first thing. Just like you don't want us to come down on her, or y'all don't want her to come down on, we don't want you to come down on her, but she can lie on him. Here's the thing. I don't think anyone cares that you guys are coming down on her. We're just saying that we need to stay on topic. Y'all are deflecting. Y'all ask her to do one thing or address one thing, she address it, then y'all pull out other stuff out the woodwork. All I'm simply saying, as me being Whitney, I can't speak for anybody else or any supporters or even her. I can just simply say that, and I mean, as far as coming down on him, they're two different people. There are two different situations going on. She don't have a history of being abuser to women or women womanizing people. Okay, so we can't sit there and put them in the same coin. They're two different individuals going through two different things. He's the victimizer. She's the victim. okay, or survivor, if you will. But the thing is that you are putting her on the same level as R. Kelly because she was involved in him. And it's like, which one is it? Either she was a participant and involved with him, or she, which one are we going to go with? But at the end of the day, it's not that we're telling you not to come down to her. It's like, let's speak facts. Let's stay on topic. Okay. Now, in regards to her lying, now that the money is gone, what we supposed to believe, that has nothing to do with anything. Her being a liar. Again, what is she lying about? No one can stay on topic with that. What did she lie about? The lies that she put out there was to cover up him, you idiots. Y'all are very contradictive, okay? This present time, her being amongst the world, she has not lied on him. She spoke nothing but truth. So much so of exposing herself in regards to eating her own feces, okay? She's being very truthful right now. Those lies that you're talking about, you idiots, were to cover y'all man's tracks, was to cover his character, okay? So y'all sound real stupid of calling her a liar or pulling out those lies, quote unquote, because all the lies that she was saying was for him. Okay. Now, in regards to this money thing, I'm tired of y'all steady talking about it's like a money ploy, because at the end of the day, they were actually scratching for money. Okay. What y'all saw on the surface was not what it was. They were scratching for money, setting up stuff with TMZ being seen and stuff, getting money and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The money that this man has, he can't touch right now. Okay, he's under federal, being federally looked at right now. Okay, that's why they couldn't move out of Trump Towers immediately like that, because it was restrictions. Okay, and then furthermore, are y'all forgetting that she came from money? Yeah, so y'all keep talking about this money and it's being gone and stuff like that. If she wanted to, she could have been gone a long time ago. The money was dwindling. She was the one telling people to stop mute him and stuff like that. So y'all sound real stupid, dumb. Anyways, what's the truth? The truth is what she's saying. Anyways, what's the truth? Was she telling the truth for 4 years, even when he got locked up, when she was driving his toys? Yes, that was true. The thing is that y'all didn't want her to leave him or break up with him. I believe everything that she was saying was her truth, was her reality of everything, or what she believed to be so. Like she said, they didn't even watch the documentary. So it was a lot of stuff to her that, wasn't being presented. What was her reality? Her reality, yes. What she went through, her love for him was genuine. I believe the things that she felt like she was doing for him was genuine. She felt like, you guys were putting her man out to be a liar, when no, it was factual. So no, I believe what you saw was the truth, and what you're seeing now is the truth. You seeing a girl kind of go through a situation to where she was put in a situation, and then she started realizing, oh my God, I've been lied to. This is not right. Why are y'all acting like I've never been in that situation? Anyways, posing half naked, talking about can't wait till her man come. So which story is true? That's the truth. She was waiting on her man, and the thing is that why y'all act as if abused women don't stay in situations thinking they're going to change a person. I just don't understand why y'all act as if y'all don't comprehend that. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all don't comprehend a person being in a relationship with somebody is bad. I mean, I can speak for myself. I done went through some crazy relationships with individuals. Crazy. And you would be like, why did you stay? And you be like, I don't know. I love him. I love her. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't get that. Why did Dominique stay? Why did all the other ones stay? Why are y'all just pinpointing everything on AZRIEL? I guess because she's next up. Because at first you guys were, riding her coattail, Can't wait to see what you guys do with Joycelyn. But anyways, so she goes on to say, really, R. Kelly ain't looking for none of these women. They all seek him out. LaShonda ditched school every court day to get his attention. Actually, I beg to differ, because if you listen, every story is pretty much the same. They go to concerts or they, interact with him, and what he does, he sends a help to get their information. Yeah. So, actually, no, that's not true, baby. He does seek these women. He specifically seeks these women, okay? He sees the weak one in the corner, like they said on the documentary or whatever, and it's backed up by facts, because it would be different if they hand him his number and all this stuff like that. No, you know? And yes, you're right. LaShonda did this school to go to court and stuff like that. So what? A lot of people go to court and be supporters and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And true enough, yeah, she probably pushed herself all up on him again. He is the adult in this situation, okay? He is the adult in this situation to say, no, little girl, I'm good, okay? But he didn't do that, all right? And so, again, we're deflecting and we're taking the blame off of the adult that was in this situation. Be it these girls was 17, 16, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever. If you are the more logic in it, you're the one that should be held more accountable, okay? But that's my little 2 cents on yo-yo to the flow. Okay. All right. Bye, y'all.
And you know I'm feisty, I ain't keeping secrets for a bitch, a nigga that don't like me. You really hurt, you sitting there with something you don't even love.
Anyways, you guys, that's the video. Tell me what you now think down in the comments below. Keep it cute or get the boot. Okay, you gonna get out of here. All right, but go on with your comments. Do not forget to click that subscribe button, okay? If you are new to the channel and want to join the Witness gang and be a part of the Witness Nation, click that subscribe button, and then click that notification bell, move from personalized to all, so you can receive any and every upload that I place onto the channel, okay? Head on over to that community tab. There's where you'll see any behind the scene content pertaining to the channel. I post my day-to-day pictures, me getting ready for work, just trying to check in and see how y'all doing. Sometimes I put a little polls on there just to get you guys information about things. Sometimes I let you know if I'm going live or if I'm doing a new upload, or just, you know, just shooting the stuff with you guys. So head on over to the community tab and get familiar with that and join the conversation, okay? I'm about to get my lazy eye corrected, all right, and I'm about to embark on this journey. So I created a second channel. A lot of people were saying that they could not find it, so I placed the link in the description box below, okay? It's my lazy journey, okay? Again, I'm about to get my lazy eye corrected, and I'm about to embark on that journey. I'm gonna let you know how it got this way. I wasn't born this way, okay? I'm supposed to be wearing glasses still. Supposed to be wearing glasses, but anyways, okay? Well, you're gonna join me as I journey on this path of finding a doctor, getting the corrective, whatever it takes to get it corrected, okay? I'm trying to go the invasive route first, so pray for me. Yeah. So if there's something of interest of you, go ahead down to the description box below and click that link, okay? And join that page. Once I get to 50 subscribers, I'm going to release my first video, okay? So stay tuned for that, okay? Thank you guys. Bye.
It's exciting.
I'm Whitney.